Thank you so much, Miss Jessica, and welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining the Houston MBDA and the HCC Southeast Center for Entrepreneurship for our Women in Construction webinar series. This has been absolutely amazing. So I truly thank you all so much for joining us week after week and being a part of this amazing webinar series. I see people are still coming in, so please come on in, come on in. Certainly there is no secret that construction is indeed one of the most male-dominated industries in the world. And while women are underrepresented in the trades, statistics show that more and more women are joining the construction industry, which is a phenomenal feat. The Institute for Women's Policy Research found that the share of women working in construction trades is the highest that it's been in the last 2 decades. So that's a feat within and of itself. And more than ever, women are being promoted to leadership roles and owning their own construction companies, which is why so many of you are here, because I know I've spoken to many of you, and that's your desire to own your own construction firm. Oftentimes we'll find that women hold titles, such as architects or administrators or project managers. And so whether they're, in a hard hat or keeping things organized in the office, it's all the same. Women in construction rock. So having said all of that, I am super excited about today. I have my family here. My Houston Community College family is here as we are talking about the resources that we offer here at Houston Community College and how we like to, from one department to the next, keep them in this HCC pipeline. So you will hear from 3 amazing, phenomenal, brilliant, and bold women about these pipeline opportunities, the resources, all that good stuff. And trust me, you will be utterly amazed. So I'm going to turn it over to my co-host, Miss Susie Molina for now, and then she will be back at you, or I will be back at you.
Hi. Hi, everyone. It's great to see everyone again. My name is Susie Molina. I am the Director of Entrepreneur Initiatives and Community Relations here at our Southeast Center for Entrepreneurship. So glad to have you. And I am going to speak a little bit about what I do here at the center and how those resources may be of use to you and your business. And then after I'm done with my presentation, I will turn it over to the fabulous Kimberly Burroughs, who is our Executive Director of the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Business Initiative. So I will start with my presentation. Jessica, if you want to start the slide. Oh, was she next? I'm sorry. Okay, I thought I was. I'm sorry. Let's go back. I apologize. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Miss Kimberly Burroughs, who is going to speak to us about all the fabulous things that Goldman Sachs has to offer you and why you need to take advantage of these opportunities available here through HCC. So I turn it over to you, Miss Kimberly.
Thank you so much, Susie, and welcome everyone. I am so glad to be here. Thank you so much, Marshette Turner and team, for inviting me to participate in this webinar. As mentioned, I'm Kimberly Burroughs, the Executive Director of the Goldman Sachs program here in Houston, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about the who, the what, the when, the why, and the how to apply to the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses program. So, for those of you that don't know who we are 10,000 small businesses that have been serving small business owners in the greater Houston area since 2011. We've had a wonderful partnership with Houston Community College since that time. Thank you to our Dr. Durnovo, who wrote the first grant to bring the program to Houston. And we offer classes at our A-Leaf campus. We have the best in class curriculum developed by Babson College. At the end of 2023, we will have over 1,000 local graduates from the program and nationally over 13,000 graduates from the Goldman Sachs program. How about that for networking? Next slide. Who we are. We're in 50 states, DC and all territories. And as I mentioned, we are 13,000 strong nationally. Next. Who we are? We have a broad set of industries that come through our program, construction included, as you can see here, in addition to information technology, manufacturing, you name it, we have had participants in this program. What we do, we offer a 12-week no-cost program. And it is 3 components. We have practical business education, business support services, and access to capital. So the practical business education, what we pride ourselves on, it is implementable. So whatever you learn in the program, you can immediately apply it to your business. And another fantastic part about the Goldman Sachs program, it is peer-to-peer learning. Although faculty deliver the curriculum, you'll be learning from each other, sharing best practices, and building your network. Our business support services, we offer advice, technical assistance, and networking, and you will work with business advisors that will help you integrate what you learn in the program to your business. And then there's access to capital. You will have opportunity to learn how to access capital and then connect with many of our local CDFIs and other financial institutions that partner with us. So when do we do it? We offer 3 cohorts a year, and that is spring, summer, and fall. So you have an opportunity all year round to apply and join us. Next. The impact of what we do, you can see here by this illustration, 97% of the participants complete the program. Those that are accepted in the program, 97% complete the program. In addition to that, 86% of our alumni do business with each other. So once again, think about building that network, and then you have other opportunities to build and do business with other alumni from the program. And 67% of our alumni also mentor those folks that come through the 10,000 Small Businesses program. Next slide. Again, a little bit more about the impact of small businesses. We pride ourselves on the fact that after graduating from the program, our graduates consistently show revenue growth and job creation. And that's what it's all about. We know that small businesses are the backbone of our society. And to see revenue growth and job creation in your community is what we do and why we do it. So, why you should do it? Let me tell you, glad you asked. How about improving your presentation skills? What about understanding cash flow or maximizing your marketing strategies? These are all the things you will learn in the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses program. Who should do it? That would be you. So if you're an owner or co-owner of a small business, you've been in business for at least 2 years, and have at least 2 full-time equivalent employees, and that is including self, and your revenues are $75,000 and above in the last 2 years, you should do it. How to do it? Go to Houston10ksb.com to apply. Hit the apply button and complete the application. If you meet the minimum requirements, you are then invited to interview. Once you're invited to interview, we'll ask you to submit your supporting financial documents to validate that you do qualify for the program. And then the next step, we will schedule you for an interview with our panel. So get ready to take your business to the next level. The deadline to do it. So we are now accepting applications for our summer cohort. The deadline for applying is January 30th, 2024. You can scan the QR code here. It'll take you directly to Houston10ksb.com, where you can find out more about the program and apply. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Kimberly Burroughs. I am the Executive Director of the 10,000 Small Businesses program here in Houston. Once again, opportunity to scan the code and apply. Thank you.
Phenomenal. Thank you so much, Dr. Burroughs. And I think Dr. Durnovo is next, Ms. Jessica? Yes. So now you have the opportunity to hear from our Vice Chancellor of Economic Development and Entrepreneurial Initiatives, Dr. Maya Durnovo. Take it away.
Well, thank you so much, Marshette, and Thank you, Kim, for such a wonderful presentation and for leading such a remarkable program. Before I get started, I do want you to know that the Goldman Sachs program was one of the first that we had here at HCC, and on the basis of the success of that program, we were able to build a lot of other programs, and I'll be talking about some of them right now. But thank you so much. Kim has just done a remarkable job in leading this program, which is pretty complicated because there's so many components to it. But anyway, so Houston Community College is very dedicated to small business and to entrepreneurship, and we really do believe it's the foundation of the American economy, which is why I always use that as the title of my presentation. Our mission is to help entrepreneurs start and grow small businesses, to bolster the local economy, create jobs, and really focus on minority, micro, veteran, LGBT, and women-owned businesses. That is our focus. And we have at HCC 3 centers for entrepreneurship. They're at the Northwest, the Southwest, and Southeast colleges. And we have 3 grant programs. The Goldman Sachs is one. The Minority Business Development Agency is the other that Marshette leads. And then the Verizon Innovative Learning Initiative, which is what Susie leads. And you'll be hearing about that in a little bit. So the next slide. So I know that you've all heard about MBDA, but I just wanted to comment that we've had this program for 9 years, and it really is about helping minority-owned businesses connect with contracting opportunities and financing. And just to give you a sense of what they've done over these last 9 years, it has been $915 million in financing and $617 million in contracts. So you can imagine what happens to a small business when it gets a contract for $5 or $6 million. That is a huge impact. And one of the things that Marshette shared with me earlier this morning was how one construction company got a big contract, and what did they say? They could send their children to college and have the total enrollment paid for. So it really is about building wealth and building economic capacity. They have served about 600 clients, so we're really proud of the work that they do. So the next slide. So every year we have the annual HCC business plan competition. And this is something that for all of you who are struggling with putting together a business plan, this is a great opportunity to participate. It starts in January. The application period goes through the whole month of January. The 26th is the deadline. But what you get through this, you have the ability or the possibility to win prize money. They give away $25,000 in prizes for the best business plan. You get to work with 2 business advisors who help you develop that business plan. And at the end, you actually pitch the plan to some judges, and that's what determines who wins. So you really learn about how to develop a 3 and a 5 minute pitch. It is an extraordinary opportunity. We have had, I think, over 700 individuals that have participated in this competition since we started. And this is going to be the 17th year that we started the competition. So it's a great opportunity for you to possibly win some money, but also work with a business advisor and get some training. So the next slide, please. And this is the Small Business Success Series. This is a program that comes to you at no charge because we have grant funds that pay for it. But if you are struggling to really identify your business and you're just starting, this is the perfect program for you. It's 30 hours in length, and it's over 5 different sessions. And we have delivered this program to 21 different cohorts with 535 small businesses have graduated from it. We also offer it in Spanish at the Mexican consulate, and it's offered both virtually and in person. So if you really are at the starting point of a business and you're not sure which direction to go in, this is the thing to apply for. And I'll give you that information a little bit later. but it comes to you at no charge with some wonderful entrepreneurs who are actually in the business world that are doing all of the instruction. Okay, next slide. So this is a brand new program that we have, which is called the Inventors Patent Academy. So for those of you who have a new product or a new service and you would like to patent it, this is the program that will help you go through the steps. We have a patent attorney, Carlin Burton, who is fabulous. This program starts on the 27th of November. It's just right after Thanksgiving. I know it's not the best time, but it's online, it's virtual, and will really show you how to protect any product that you have developed. This is the second time we're offering it. During the first cohort, just to give you a sense of who participates, we had a writer who submitted a play, actually a script to NBC, and somebody stole it. So what to do? So those are the kinds of things that you can learn in this Patent Academy. It's really, really interesting. It's during the day, it's virtual. And I'm going to give you the application if you would like to participate in it. Again, it comes to you at no charge. And then we have the Mattress Mac School of Selling. I'm sure those of you have all heard of Mattress Mac. So he came to us and asked us to put together the Mattress Mac School of Selling, because no matter what you do in life, whether you have a business or you don't have a business, learning how to sell, how to listen, and really how to create that customer service, that's what this program does. And as a matter of fact, Kimberly Burroughs, who is our Goldman Sachs executive director, she was instrumental in developing this curriculum. It is a wonderful program. We've had like 1,200 people completed. It's all online, and I'll give you the contact for that because we have another class starting in the spring semester. And the next one, so Susie, I don't know if you were going to talk about the Verizon program. I'll let her go into the details, but this is a program for middle school kids. In the summer, it's a summer camp, 2-3 week summer camps, again, at no charge to you. And then this is my contact information, but if you want any information regarding the Business Bank competition, the Small Business Success Series, the Patent Academy, if you go to hccs.edu/smallbusiness, all of that information is there. You can call me on my phone or email me. So thank you so much, and I look forward to your participation. We'd love to have you join our program.
Thank you so much, Dr. Durnovo. Now I am glad to turn it over to my co-host for the day, Ms. Susie Molina, and she serves as the Director of Entrepreneurial Initiatives and Community Relations, again, at our Southeast Center for Entrepreneurship here at HCC. Susie?
Yes. So I am, welcome back, everyone. Great presentation by you both, very informative, and I'm sure this is great information for all of us here on the call today. So next slide. This is our facility here at the Southeast Campus. There's a number of buildings. Our Center for Entrepreneurship is located at in our workforce building of Southeast College. So if you've never been, I welcome you to stop by and visit us. This is where we host a number of our workshops throughout the year. So one of the things that we host all year round is on the first Wednesday of each month, NAMAC, which is the National Association of Minority Contractors, which has a robust chapter here in Houston. We have about 60 to 70, sometimes even 80 attendees each month to their monthly luncheons. So if you are not already, I do highly recommend you look into this organization, look into their membership. It's very minimal cost to become a member, but once you are part of the chapter here in Houston, it does provide you with a number of not only bid opportunities, but the monthly luncheons itself are very well worth it. They are hosted here at our building. Each month they feature a different speaker from a variety of organizations and Fortune 500 companies. Just in the last 3 months, we had MD Anderson here last month. We had Harris Health Hospital District. And so each of them come, we've had the Port of Houston. Each of them come each month with a presentation on how to bid, how to be a contractor with each respective organization. And then in addition to that, you do get not only just the informative information from each of the organizations, but also an opportunity to network. There's a number of contractors from a variety of fields, from painters, photographers. There's even folks that have window cleaning services. I mean, you name it. And so it's a way for you to partner with them sometimes if your particular business only focuses on one entity, and then you can visit with the other organization. So there's great networking that happens prior to the luncheon, and then of course after. So it is a great opportunity. And I will say you see different people every month. You will see some of the same people, but not really. I feel like each month you're in a room full of a different breed of people, a different group of people. It's a great opportunity. So I highly, highly recommend you to be a member and then attend their monthly luncheons that they have here. Next slide. Oh, that's just the next one will be on December the 6th, right here in our building. So I highly recommend. I don't know who the speaker is going to be for that one. I was trying to get a flyer for it, but if you are on our listserv, you will see the monthly flyers that go out for these luncheons. Next slide. So yes, as Maya mentioned, the other big component that we do here at our Southeast Center for Entrepreneurship is our partnership with Verizon Innovative Learning. Through Verizon, we host a 2-3-week camps centered for middle school students. And with that camp comes 4 different pillars of learning, which is 3D printing, robotics, microbits, and also virtual reality courses. And the students come in for 3 weeks. It's a total of 75 students in each session. It's co-ed. Breakfast and lunch is provided for the students throughout the camp. They attend a field trip while they're here for those 3 weeks. And during that time frame, they really get a hands-on learning and experience on those 4 elements of technology in the STEM field. And it's been a great experience for us. While it sort of shuts down our regular programming for the summer, it is extremely rewarding to be part of this type of program here. And we get to see the students come in from the very beginning at a very shy, shy experience of when they come in, and then when they leave, they're all like best of friends, and they have such a sense of belonging, and you see the eye-opening experience they have when they sort of discover that science can be fun and technology is great, and how they can integrate some of what they're learning into the real world and later on in life as they take on different career paths. And so it's been really neat, a really neat experience. So I highly encourage you, if you know of any middle school students, if you have middle school students, if you know of anyone that will be in either the 6th, 7th, or in coming into the 8th grade next summer, we have sessions in June and another one in July. Registration for it starts about the end of March. It is first come, first serve. So once we do reach our capacity, we will put you on a wait list. But we highly encourage you to really spread the word about this program, because it is so wonderful, and we're very proud of the work that we're doing here at our center. Next slide. And with that, while we have a dynamic group of facilitators and instructors that participate in our camp every summer, we are looking for one final instructor to come back and help us with our program, and that is to teach our virtual reality class. Below are the tentative dates, but if you know of any middle or high school teachers that would be willing to come in and work this summer, it's a very competitive pay scale. They do get breakfast and lunch included in their day, and it's a great way for them to sort of spend their summer still teaching, but in a fun innovative way and very collaborative with students. So I'm just putting that out there in case y'all know anybody. You never know. Some of you have a lot of friends or family members that may be of interest for this position. So I wanted to include that today. Next slide. And so some of the two signature programs that we've developed here at Southeast is our Digital Academy. Dawn Callahan has come in and really hit the ground running with some innovative coursework that we have seen great feedback from, and we really encourage you to take advantage of these classes. We'll have new courses starting in January. And what this one does, it's a program brought to us by Capital One, and it teaches you basically all you need to know about digital marketing. If you have a website or want to enhance your website or don't even have an existing website for your business, you will walk out of this class with a built website, and we will enhance an existing website as well. So I highly recommend you look into these classes. We have offered them in person in the past. However, we are pivoting to have them online and during the lunch hour to sort of help you fit them into your schedule, if you will. But they're great. They teach you a lot of things about social media, website development, how to keep your business sort of on the top of the SEO spectrum. So I highly recommend it. She's a great instructor. You will thoroughly enjoy this class. And then next slide, please. And then one of the last classes that we've just added here in the last several months that has seen really great feedback and response to it, and we keep getting more inquiry about when we're going to have our next one, which will also start in January, is our Canva class. If any of you in here are familiar with Canva, you already know what it can offer for your small business. But if you're not familiar or have heard about it but have been a little bit apprehensive in terms of wanting to dig into it, I highly recommend you take this course. It is a real game changer for a small business. It will teach you all the things you need to know about how to develop content for your social media sites. If you know anything about social media, it is free advertising, free marketing. We all know that any business is, one viral video away from really elevating their business, right? And so with this Canva course, our instructor, Dawn, is the same instructor. She comes in and really teaches you how to tackle the Canva platform. And one of the recent additions to Canva is video streaming. So as a small business, you're able to upload your own video or even use some of the video content that they have in their library. The other wonderful thing, in addition to this class being free, is Canva itself is a free platform. Anybody can use it as long as you have an email. It's a free platform. There is a paid subscription that does offer you a more in-depth, robust sort of library of content. But I will say their free version is just as good. And I highly encourage you to go in there and really look into that platform, but also look into this class because it will show you and really help you navigate this program that can really elevate your business. And next slide. And that's it for me. We just, again, if you're in the area, our classes are done virtually or in person, but I highly recommend you visit with us, reach out to me anytime. I love that you love Canva. I love it too. I think it's a total game changer and completely changing the outlook of how businesses can promote and advertise their business and services. So that's all for me. I will turn it back to our handy host here, and I'm ready to take any of your questions in our chat line. I will answer or help elevate your questions to our moderators today.
Thank you so much, Ms. Molina.
Yes.
The reason we wanted to have this HCC Resource Day is because there are a plethora of resources here at HCC, as you just heard. There is something for everybody. You can truly take a screenshot of this page here with all of their contact information on it. I know somebody asked what was the address to our South East campus. It is 6815 Rustic, RUSTIC Street. And of course, that's in Houston, Texas. But yeah, so please screenshot this and get more information. Type your questions into the chat, because again, we want for you to stay in this HCC pipeline, because there is so many different opportunities for you to engage with us. It doesn't matter what business you're in, we have something for it. So we certainly want to hear from you. We want you to type your questions into the chat. And I am now going to ask my co-host to check the chat for your questions. But I also want to remind you, we have one more virtual session before we meet in person. We will meet in person on December 7th. And again, remember, that is all of the presenters you've heard from, and you, those of you who have actively participated, registered, and been involved for all 5 virtual webinars, you will be invited on December 7th to our in-person session, where you can meet us all in person. You can talk to us. You can say, hey, I'm in this business. What do you have for me? And I assure you, we will have an answer for you. So our next virtual session, next time together, is on Thursday, November 30th. It is not the 23rd. It is Thursday, November 30th. So please keep that in mind. Next Thursday, don't join, because we won't be on here. We'll be enjoying Thanksgiving with family and friends and all that good stuff. But the following Thursday, I do want you all to log on again at 12 noon or a little earlier, and meet us back here for our final virtual Women in Construction series. And then we'll all be together in person on December 7th. So remember, you have to have registered for and attended all 5 virtual sessions in order to be invited to the in-person session, where you will receive a certificate. So we are delighted and thankful that you're here and that you continue to show up. We hope that the information we are providing is of great use. We know it's of great value, but we do hope that you're putting it to use and, connecting the dots and making things happen. We're always here as a resource if you need us. But again, I'm going to turn it over to Susie so that she can check the chat to see if we have any questions there.
Well, we have one. It says, are you able to make up for one of the classes missed?
No.
No. Yeah, we won't be offering this class again. I mean, we may offer this session. You'd have to re-register if we do it again.
Well, if there's a high demand for it, maybe we will offer it again, no?
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, we will do something along this line again. We will definitely have another such Women in Construction, if you will. And it'll certainly mirror this for sure. But I think the person was asking, is there a way to make up if you missed one of these particular series? And the answer to that is no. And we all know that no is a complete sentence, so it's just no.
I do have a comment from
Marshette.
Deanna Gomez. She says, thank you all for these sessions and for all the amazing resources being offered. I could benefit from every single program you all mentioned today. I am so excited to apply and enroll. Well, we are excited for you, Diana.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Let's see. That's all I have. I don't have any other questions other than the Verizon Summer Camp. It is open to all incoming 6th, 7th, and 8th graders next summer. So as long as they're in 6th, 7th, they're going into 8th grade for next summer, we welcome them to apply when that link is available. I have my email in the chat. So please just send me an email and I will put your email to the side. So when that link is available to apply, we will send it to you.
Susie, did you answer the question about the age group? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Yes, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Yeah.
Okay.
It's by grade level. So as long as they're in those grade levels next summer, we just don't take anyone who's in elementary or high school. They have to.
And how do you apply? You answered that one too.
Yes. If they send me an email to my email, I put it in the chat. I will save their email and make sure they get the link in March.
Okay.
And to answer the question about applications, like for the business plan competition and the small business success series, we can send you all that information. I know, Marshette, you've got a list of everybody that we can forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see.
It's being developed right now, so I don't have the exact link, but we will get it to you because the competition has a lot of participants.
Yeah, I don't have any other questions other than Victoria Jackson did say, I love Canva. We love Canva too. I am a big supporter of Canva. Ronica Clifton said, no questions, but I just wanted to share my praises. Thank you so much, Miss Clifton. We appreciate the praises. Let's see. And then Miss Lakeisha said, good afternoon, everyone. I'm totally amazed by all the resourceful information these sessions provide. This is truly a blessing and a wealth of knowledge. We appreciate that. Let's see.
Is there an application cap for the programs that Dr. Durnovo mentioned?
There's not a cap. No, there's not a cap, but there will be a link that you can apply.
Okay.
We will get that to you.
Yes. Yes.
And Susie, I just want to
Excuse me, we can send out the Patent Academy information. Marshette, you have that we can get out because there's still space available for that class if any of you are interested.
Okay.
Because that's the first thing up after Turkey Day.
Yeah. Dr. Burroughs, you were saying something?
wanted to give a shout out to some of our 10KSB alum that are here today. Fran, shout out to you. And also I want to give a shout out to Stephen Brown, who is joining and connecting with all of these resources here. Just ran into him at Sci-Fair Expo. So thank you for joining us here today.
Nice. When is the application for the middle school program released?
Yes, that application, the link to register for that camp is released in like late March, early April.
Is there a fee for any of the classes mentioned by Dr. Burroughs, Dr. Durnovo, or Susie?
On our end, oh, I'm sorry.
You know, that is the blessing of all of the things that we do, that we have grant dollars that enable us to offer all these services at no charge.
Exactly.
Yes. There's no charge for any of the digital marketing or Canva, as well as the Verizon Summer Camp. That is completely free. And that does include the field trip and the breakfast and lunch. It's all the equipment that they work with. It is completely free to those students.
So
which is another reason we wanted to present you all these HCC resources, is because they are all free of charge.
Yes.
Yeah, and this would be a good time to thank Goldman Sachs and Verizon and Capital One and Qualcomm and a lot of other supporters that really support us so we can offer this at no charge. It really is the community supporting us. We're very grateful to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't believe there are no more questions. You all are generally.
I know.
Questions.
Usually we have a lot of good questions.
Yes.
Are there
Yes.
any topics that the participants are interested in that we have not touched on that would be helpful?
Yeah, that's a great idea. What would you like
You
to
all can
see?
type that into the chat if so.
Yeah, if you have anything you think you'd want to see in terms of a workshop, let us know.
Like maybe putting a proposal together or putting a financial plan together, a marketing plan, any of those things. We are certainly eager to meet those needs.
And no questions mean that we were effective, efficient, and compelling in our delivery. And
I
answered
agree.
everything that we
I
needed.
completely agree with that.
I love
Those are
the
the three
questions,
magic
though.
words from Goldman Sachs: effective, efficient, and compelling.
Yes,
And
yes.
that's how you learn to make a pitch using those three terms.
Topics on nonprofits would be a good one.
That's a great
Definitely.
idea.
Mhm.
Somebody says definitely putting a proposal plan together. That would be awesome.
Okay, she said, Diana would like to receive the links to apply and register. Okay, once we get the dates for as long as you are, all of you will be added to our mailing list, correct, for our newsletters that go out? Yes. So once you register for one of these courses like you have for this one, you will be added to our listserv of newsletters that go out monthly. And in those newsletters, you will see all the flyers for the upcoming classes and the dates and the links to register. So just stay on the lookout for those newsletters. And from there, you'll see when the upcoming classes will be, and that'll include links to register.
And then I think Miss Tanya Bailey said the topic I would like is how do I take being an independent contractor to a dominant business in our prospective market spaces?
Oh, okay.
What about leadership skills? Is there any interest in developing maybe a program to develop leadership skills, especially if you're a leader in a construction company? Is that something that would be of interest?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, leadership skills. Yes, yes.
Yes.
We did that very effectively last year.
And public
I
speaking.
think there's a
Someone
need
said,
for it.
and public speaking. Oh, hey, Miss Clifton. I just spoke to you via email this morning.
I do have one question or a recommendation from Shanika Ford. It's a proposal plan for the city to bring attractions to Houston. So I guess working with the city.
The city.
A proposal.
I don't know as of yet, but we can certainly find out.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Miss Bailey also said as well as Toastmasters.
Oh,
Good
I like the
suggestion.
idea. Public
Yes.
speaking, yes.
Addressing sexual harassment in the mail, that would be an interesting one as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's given us great suggestions.
Yes.
These are addressing sexual. Yeah. Yeah, because we all know construction is a very male-dominated field.
Absolutely.
That's a good one.
And of course, we look fabulous in hard hats. So yeah, I
Right.
get the
Everybody loves a pink hard hat. I love that.
yes.
Marshette, you and the team need to get some hard hats.
Yes.
That is in the works. That is in the works.
I'm in leadership in construction. That's a great title.
Yeah.
Yes. And Susie, we actually have a couple people who can, lead that discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're
for
actually
sure.
women who own construction companies. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we could even play
That could
off
probably-
from the sub to prime.
Yeah, and that would probably be the next session. Women
Yeah,
leadership in
extend that
construction.
into a more lengthier session, I think.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And we could probably incorporate some of that city stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another recommendation. It is from Leticia Valdez. It's understanding how to keep up with your financial statements and how they can be used for grants, bonds, and such. Oh, okay. This is from Victoria Jackson. Creating policies.
Procedures. Okay.
Policies to be procedures. Okay, here's another one, Tanya Bailey. Yeah, the sub to prime was too short. I needed more. Gotcha. We could definitely extend that one into being its own workshop.
Absolutely.
Also, many of the things that are being asked here are part of the Goldman Sachs 10,000 Small Businesses program. So not sure if you qualify for the program, but leadership skills, financials, that's a big one on that. We find that many of the small business owners that are doing well and growing their business, they still need help with their finances. So balance sheets, P&Ls, things of that we do cover in the program. In addition to that, as I mentioned, leadership, and also we have a mod on operations and processes. As business advisors, as business owners, we have everything in our head. Sometimes we need to put those into procedures and policy so you can step away from your business and take a vacation, but it's all documented so somebody else can run the business and you still make money.
One of the other questions from Leticia Valdez is the Goldman Sachs only in person?
Yes, it is. We host classes once a week on Fridays and some Wednesdays for 12 weeks. It is in person because we want you to network. We want you to see each other. And we also have opportunities for you to meet some of our alumni and some of our panel. And we like that one-on-one. Virtual is great. We get a lot of people that way. We want to see you, touch you, feel you, talk to you, all of the above.
Yes.
Then Ms. Clifton said, Dr. Burroughs, I have my interview in December. So that's a good thing.
Excellent. We
Congratulations.
will see you on December 12th.
Yes.
Yes,
That's exciting.
absolutely. Well, this has been wonderful. Again,
Yes, I
the
agree.
resources are aplenty here at HCC. I hope you all have screenshot or taken a picture of this current screen that's slide that's on the screen, because again, that is your gateway to all of the programs that were discussed. Of course, you know how to reach the Houston MBDA. I know you know how to do it because I hear from you all the time, and I'm so thankful for that. So please, please, please make sure you jot down this information so that you can have access to all these other wonderful programs that we have. Again, they are all free of charge. We welcome you. We're looking for you, and we are eager to meet you and have you be a part of this Houston Community College Eagle family. So please make sure you take down this information. If there are no further questions for today, we are going to give you 11 minutes back. We're thankful that you were here with us today. Again, please remember our next webinar is November 30th at 12 noon, and we're looking forward to it. Thank you all so much,
Yes.
and have a happy and blessed Thanksgiving.
Yes. Have a great Thanksgiving. We'll see you all on the 30th. Super excited.
All right. Bye, everybody.